Okay, so there's one other thing I want to do before we actually place the order for the composites is we do have a way that you can print out a report that allows you to see the subject images and the data broken down into groups and into the ranking, so you can use that as a simple way to do a proof. It's not the same thing as a composite, but you can at least proof each classroom out with the subject images and the names and to see if the spelling is correct, and let the school or the teachers kind of sign off on it. So after you've done your ranking, again, go back up to Project, Setup and Reports, and from the Print Subject and Package Barcodes area, scroll down and select Subject Images and Data. And again, we want to rank this. Use the sort values, the same thing we did in the project. So group name, rank, and then last name. We don't want a page break because we want every group to be on its own page. And when you hit print, now keep in mind that if this is a really large project, it's going to take a little bit of time for that PDF to generate. This wasn't that large of a project, so it was a little easier to do. But my very first group is those ungrouped subjects that are going to appear in every single composite. And then I can come down here and I can see here, in the case of this is Ann Finch's class, and then all the other students. Okay, and it also shows you the names and the spelling of the names. It's going to tell you their grade. We don't necessarily, in this case, need the student ID or subject ID. We can kind of work through these, and you can see here's a classroom where I've got a teacher, an assistant, and then the students. But it's a nice way for you to have a report that you can check yourself with to be sure your ranking has been done correctly, and then also let the student or the teachers go through it and be sure those are the right students and the spelling is correct for each one of those students before you actually commit to printing these.